Hey, welcome back to This Week in Victoria. I'm your host, Chris Daly. I will be joined shortly by Brother Gary Moses. We're going to talk about all the action going on in Victoria, all the exciting things going on. But first, these messages. Hey, folks, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind, hearing. If you've been missing out on conversations or turning up the volume just a bit too high, it's time to check out Gulf Coast Audiology in Victoria, Texas. These guys are the real deal when it comes to comprehensive hearing care. They offer detailed hearing evaluations and the latest in hearing aid technology. What's great is how they tailor the solution specifically for you. It's not one size fits all here. Their friendly team and personalized service make them the only ones to call if you're concerned about hearing loss. Give Gulf Coast Audiology a call at 361-573-2500 or visit gcaudiology.com, and you won't have to worry about missing a single second of Brother Gary telling us about what's happening this week in Victoria. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. Gulf Coast Audiology, 361-573-2500. All right, everybody join me in welcoming Brother Gary Moses. Brother Gary, Christmas is over.
Yeah, it is, man. It was here fast. It came fast to me. I mean, this whole year went by quick, hadn't it?
It did. And I know, just to get it out of the way, last week I mentioned I was going up to Arlington for the Texas High School Football State Championship.
Right.
Shiner lost a heartbreaker. 40 seconds left in the game. They lost the lead. And then, of course, Ganado, triple overtime, they win.
Two great games. I know they were all super, but, I was pulling for Shiner and Ganado, and those were good games. And I know you enjoyed yourself, didn't you, brother?
Oh, it was wonderful. Like we were talking about, it's a lot of work. But I wouldn't miss it because it's so fun.
I agree with you. I would be there too. If that my job called for that, I would be there because I love sports. I love football. High school football is terrific. As you were saying that, I hope you had a great Christmas too, Chris.
Oh yeah, definitely. How about you?
A great one. And all the time leading up to that, the many events that we did. When you took off, we of course did the HEB Feast of Sharing last week. It was fantastic. Great event, and served so many people. And then I did Christmas this past weekend at the zoo, German Christmas at the zoo.
Nice.
Just a great event. There were so many. I'm just highlighting a few. And then this past weekend, we did Toys for Tots giveaway.
Yeah.
60,000 toys we took in. But it's not just Victoria. It's all around the Crossroads. Right. Giving out toys. So really been a great Christmas. Although it came and went fast, it's been great. It
sure did, yeah. And I tell you, I know that Santa is thankful that he had Brother Gary Moses to bring him in, guide him through, and send him on his way.
And I loved every minute of it, too.
Yeah.
We love every minute of it, right? Football and Santa, right? Can't beat it. Well, brother, we do have a few things going on. Here it is, Thursday, day after Christmas, and I'm looking at the library still in effect. They're doing some stuff, even though it's the holidays for the kids.
Yeah.
They have some events. They have, of course, Fun Friday, Victoria Public Library's Fun Friday. Do-it-yourself Christmas ornaments. Still a little Christmas in the air right there.
Yeah.
That's from 10 to 11. Go back to today, though. Children's Discovery Museum has activities today and this afternoon and Friday morning and afternoon, and they're just doing all snowflakes and just different things. Yeah, I love it. And I was in there. We had Santa at the Children's Discovery Museum. It's such a great place to be, and I'll be bringing them back up before we leave here. So there's some of those events during the week. Mostly on the weekend, it's just getting ready for New Year's and all that stuff. So I'm going to look at things that are still going on, brother, that the people might enjoy. Quarrel's Christmas in the Park.
Yeah.
It's still going on. It's through January the 1st. The Festival of Lights, they've lit up Hallettsville. That's still going on to January the 6th. presents for pets. I went out there to Dorothy O'Connor last week and saw what they needed, adopted pet. So you can still give. They're taking presents for pets, and that will go on always, but through the month of December. And this one started last week and will end December 31st. Home for the holidays. Dorothy O'Connor's letting you pick up shelter animals to take home. That was last Saturday, and you can keep them through December 31st. I love it, sir. And they had, I think, like 8 of them got picked up that morning that I was there that Saturday, and I'm sure they had much, much more. But, you know, and I mean, they're hoping you love them and keep them, and hopefully they will. Right, brother?
Right on, right on. I love it.
Yes, sir. Now, you said you had something that you wanted to mention right here.
Yeah. On Friday, we have, every other Friday, we have what's called our FIRE meeting, FIRE, for Friday Inspire, Renew, and Excel. And it's a collection of business people who get together and really help each other, you know, do better. And this week, it's going to be on neuro-linguistic programming. Have you heard of that?
No, sir. No, sir. Tell me about that. What is it?
So neuro-linguistic programming, NLP.
That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful right there. Right? No wonder. It's basically what you and I do all the time. You know, we're positive, happy people. So when something happens that maybe not be ideal, we reframe it. We go, oh, well, could be worse, right? And yes, right.
And that's what this course is on. It's on how to do that. If you're not the type of person who looks at the sunny side, this has some tips and techniques that you can implement so that you can always try to find the sunny side.
Yes, sir. That's excellent. I like that. And of course, you're finding things that you do, and you put your experiences into that, and you just make it that much better, right, sir?
I love it. Yeah. So that is 11:30 a.m. Friday. It's on Zoom. Everybody's welcome. Find me on Facebook. Find me, you know, half the people in town have my phone number. Feel free to text me. I'll send you a link.
I believe that, sir. And that is excellent. Well, yeah, keep us informed on stuff like that. I'm still learning. I'll be learning for the rest of my life. You know
me
it.
Too. Me too.
But all good stuff. Well, yes, sir. And of course, we have football, college football playoffs. Well, let me finish out New Year's Eve, and then we'll talk a little bit more football, okay, sir?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, here we go.
We also need to thank Lavaca Barbecue right here in Victoria, Texas. It brings Central Texas barbecue right to your table. And I tell you, Lupe, Christine, and their daughter, Kelly, man, they turn out some good barbecue. It is by far 5 stars all the way around. The staff is excellent. The food is excellent. The service is excellent. The environment is excellent. Man, it's good stuff. That's Lavaca Barbecue, 2001 North Navarro, Victoria, Texas. And they also have a location in Port Lavaca at 532 North Virginia Street. They're only open Thursday through Sunday in Victoria and Thursday through Saturday in Port Lavaca. So make your plans and get to Lavaca Barbecue, where everything is made with love. Lavaca Barbecue, Jesus, Texas, and brisket.
We're going to New Year's Eve now. The weekend, like I say, most of the events are done for the Christmas and holidays, and we have a few during the weekday, but big night again comes right back Tuesday night, New Year's Eve. I'm going to be during the day. I have 2 events during the day. These are both New Year's Eve parties, but it's for the kids, so we don't do it at night. We do it during the day. Nice. The Victoria Public Library, 11:30 to 12:30, they'll have a drop of they'll have glow sticks, and they'll have a ball drop. That's what we're doing over there. And then they'll have activities. That's at the Victoria Public Library. I'll be at the Children's Discovery Museum. Same time. They're from 11 to 1. They'll have a balloon drop. And I always bring the New Year's Inn over there, the one during the daytime, at the museum. And it's from 11 to 1. And they'll have 2,000 balloons going to drop. There'll be some prizes in some of those. And the balloon drop again by 12 noon. So go on down to the Children's Discovery Museum. You can take the whole family, the kids, the moms and dads, and take part in that. Now I will be doing that one. So there's 2 during the day, and then you go to the evening, and here we go. City of Victoria blast off. They're going to do a fireworks show, and I'd love to be at 2 places at one time, but I'm not going to be able to. But they'll have that blast off from Riverside Stadium. It's from 6 to 9. They're going to have inflatables. They're going to have some music. They have Adriana Lab and Dawson DeBoard and Southpaw. 2 bands will be performing during that time. Food and drinks out there, and the fireworks will go off at 9 o'clock that evening on New Year's Eve. So put that one down. Now, to the dances. I'm going to try to run by there for a little bit before I get to the dances. The one I'll be doing, and you know this band, Chris, Drifters of Victoria.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Big-time band, man, back in the days. It's still great. Drifters of Victoria.
Still rocking.
Yep. Oh, they're still. He says this is their last time they're going to play. Hopefully it's not true, but I'm going to take him at his word. This will be the 3rd reunion dance they've done, and so if you get a chance, he did say it was the last one, but I'd take him at his word. You want to go down there. At the community center, VIP, you can still get a couple of tables they have left. The VIPs, that opens up at 6. Doors open at 7 o'clock. They'll have a band going first, Blue Denim, at 7, and the Drifters will go on stage about 8:30. I'm telling you, that is really good. They're going to have picture taking over there, Halo Entertainment over there. So, I mean, to me that sounds good. And they're going to have a little breakfast afterwards. I think tacos after the dance is over at 12:30. So I'll be there. I'll be bringing it in. I'll start early, and then we'll go late. But that is a good event, and they still have tickets available, sir.
Excellent.
All right? Yes, sir. There's a couple others you might want to check into. We have a New Year's Eve dance over at the Z venue. That's next to Mr. Gaddy's. That's the other half of Mr. Gaddy's, was the Dunlap's building. They'll have that dance. It's El Chavalon, Eric Flores, former student of mine. He was with the Cumbia Kings. I don't know if you ever heard that band, but they were big.
Yeah.
And it's 8:30 to 12:30 at the Z venue next to Mr. Gaddy's. Ought to be a good time there too, and it's a nice building. They really made it nice. The third one, a dance, and last one I want to mention is at Inez Community Center. It's Pat Matula, and this kid is a good kid. I mean, he's one of my former students. And he's got his band, and they're going to be at Inez Community Center, and that's a nice place to have a dance.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's right up the road from me.
It really is. Lone Star Playboys. His band is Pat Matula and the Lone Star Playboys. So you live out in that area?
Yes,
Chris?
sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Now I know which direction if I go, I'm going towards you. Well, tell me how to get to Chris. At least I'm on the right highway. I'll know where I'm going.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So that's several good ones through that evening. And, of course, Wednesday next week is New Year's, and we'll be back on Thursday talking about – there'll be a few more events. But, you know, it starts off the bang with Christmas and New Year's Eve. Those are the big activities. But here's New Year's Day. They'll have the second round of the college football playoffs. You're aware of that, I know.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good one.
Texas, I think, starts it off at 12 o'clock on that Wednesday.
Yeah.
There's one game on New Year's Eve,
right,
and then the other 3 on New Year's Day. And the big one for us is Texas, who is playing Arizona State. That ought to be a good game.
Well, I tell you, when I saw the brackets come out, I thought the Clemson game was a tougher contest than the Arizona State. So I'm hoping this one won't be too hard.
Yeah, because Clemson was pretty tough. They didn't go away till the very end.
I know it. I was worried. I was like, if they can get by this one, they got a good shot.
Yeah, Arizona State, watch them be tough, but I'm pulling for Texas all the way, and I think they're going to be riding another win. I'm going to predict.
Yep.
Those are all good teams now, these final 8 teams that are in there. They're all good teams. 4 that didn't play and the 4 that won their ball games. So, yeah. And we're having that, and of course, Dallas got eliminated. You saw that, right, sir?
Yeah.
Sad, but I mean
that was a pretty lopsided game. That wasn't a contest.
Yes, no, that wasn't. And Cowboys have done. Texans are winning, but they lost. You know, it's tough to see your teams not win, but we still pull for them. Anyway, what I'm saying is football. We still love it all the way for a while yet, right, brother?
That's right. That's right. High school's over. College will be over soon, and then pro will be over after that. And then we got to figure out something else to do.
We'll figure it. You and I together will figure it out. Oh, Chris, it's always a pleasure with you. And I again, hope you and your family had a Merry Christmas. And I know we did. But thank you always for opening up your doors to me.
You bet. You bet. And I tell you, I couldn't think of anybody in the world I'd rather do this show with. You are the main man.
You mean a lot to me too, sir, and I really enjoy it. I wasn't sure if I could fit it in, but we have done it, and we're doing it, and I've enjoyed it. So let's keep doing it, right, sir?
Sounds good. Well, and I'll talk to you before New Year's, right? Or no, right?
Yes,
later.
Sir.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll talk.
Right after. We'll talk. But Happy New Year to you, sir. Okay, and
you
to all
too.
your listeners. And to all your listeners, Happy New Year. We love you all. Thank you very much, and thank you, Chris, once again.
Amen. Gosh, I want to thank everybody that played a role in this show. Of course, Brother Gary Moses could not be possible without him. And of course, the sponsors who made this show possible. Please go out and support those nonprofits. Go out and support your local artists. Go out and support these businesses that help share This Week in Victoria. Until next time, for This Week in Victoria, for Brother Gary Moses and myself, enjoy This Week in Victoria, and hey, keep it real. Have you ever thought about doing your own podcast? It is the absolute best way to grow your brand, spread your message, and build your following. Fresh Media Works can help. We do all the heavy lifting, and you just focus on your message. To find out how easy we can make launching your new podcast, call 713-269-4620 or check us out at freshmediaworks.com.